Even more impressive than the research this man has at his disposal is how he puts it to work for his clients.
Morning. Morning.
Thanks for meeting so early. Come on in.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
It's time for the Edward Jones Tiger Cage. And joining us this week in the Edward Jones Tiger Cage is Mizzou kicker Andrew Baggett, fresh off a performance in which he made Mizzou history. First Tiger kicker to ever kick 2 field goals of 50 or more yards in the same game. And we recognize him for his performance here. And Andrew, let's first talk about that. A couple of big field goals in a close football game. What's your approach whenever you're lining up a field goal 50 yards or more and you know you've got a long way ahead?
Just try to go out there and take the same approach, same mindset as every other field goal. We want to go out there and score points. So try not to kick it too hard or overthink anything. And just go out there and, go through the same thing as always. Because of your performance, you were named SEC Special Teams Player of the Week. That's a career first for you. How does it feel to be honored by the conference? It definitely feels good. I'm just glad that I got to go out there and perform well for the team and come away and head back to Atlanta.
A kicker has to have a short memory, doesn't he? And I bet you spend a lot of time in here inside the Divine Pavilion getting those reps in, and kind of give me an idea of the mental performance aspect of a big-time college kicker and the way you have to just kind of move on to the next kick every single time. Yeah, it's definitely kind of just what you said. You just got to, if you make it, you got to celebrate for a second and then let it go. You can't sit there and live in the, oh, I made 3 kicks today and then go, miss the next 2 or something like that. And then also if you miss one, short memory, say, all right, I did this wrong, and then get ready for the next kick. How high are the highs, though, whenever you kick one of those big kicks and it's a game winner, or that you kept your team in a close game like last week against Arkansas? It's definitely exciting. It feels good having all those big old sweaty old linemen come up, give you a hug. That's the best feeling, is having your team celebrate with you. How did you start and get into kicking, and how did you eventually turn that into a Division I SEC opportunity? It wasn't really until senior year of high school. A little bit junior year, our football coach asked the soccer coach back in Lee Summit, hey, you got a guy that can come just kick, just to kind of be backup, just kind of be there in case something happens. And then senior year, I thought with the job open and then kind of weighing my options, the football had a better opportunity. So started practicing kicking and, had a pretty okay senior season, and was thankful to have the Mizzou Tigers sit there and notice me and give me a preferred walk-on position. So it's that old cliche, the soccer kid turns into the football kicker. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Did you ever have any idea that you wanted to play football before that just kind of happenstance in Lee Summit? If you told me sophomore year I would be playing football at Mizzou, I would have laughed at you. So, I wanted to come to Mizzou just for school, from Kansas City, so always a big Mizzou fan, but never thought I would be, playing football until probably senior year. Well, Andrew, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. Good luck. Keep up the good work in Atlanta this week. Thank you. That's Andrew Baggett, our guest in this week's Tiger Cage. Thank you for joining us, and best of luck to you. And thanks to Edward Jones, a proud supporter of Mizzou Athletics. Visit edwardjones.com for more on investing.
Edward Jones.
With nearly 7 million investors,
Oh, hey, Neil. How are you?
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great.
And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.